already wanted me cousin wearing gold. I came up and made it happen.
It's the NFL on EA Sports as you get a look inside Gillette Stadium here in Foxborough. All the success in New England over the last few decades, and this crowd has never been more enthusiastic. A moment ago, the Pats emerged from their locker room. They are set as they'll square off with the Seattle Seahawks. Play clock down to 0, and this is not the way to start a drive. And the offensive penalty has us back where we started as they come up on a 1st and 10.
14. Tempo.
Well, throw on 1st down with Wilson. Well, he's going to take a shot right away. And it drops down incomplete. Thought he might have had it. Instead, 2nd down.
A lot of contact there, but there was no way it appeared that he was going to get a flag on that one. Looking for it, but he wasn't going to get it. And as an ex-defensive back, you love it when they let you play and jostle downfield.
Line of scrimmage, again the 25, 2nd and 10. 2nd and 10. It's Wilson again. He's going to flip one out here to his running back. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it. Cross midfield. So into Pat's territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 47. This is the Oklahoma State alum, Chris Carson. And he'll take it across the 50 and into New England territory. 2 yards on the carry there. It'll be 2nd down.
50, check 50. 14. Gotta go. Tempo. Gun. 12.
On second down, Wilson. And the grab made by Doug Baldwin. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. A good pickup there, 26 yards. Now it's Carson. And he'll get this down only to the 18. Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
Four down. Tempo. Gotcha. 19. Gotta go.
On second down, here's Wilson. Eluding the pressure right. And he just chucked that one out of bounds, out of everyone's reach. Maybe a wise call not to take a sack in this part of the field. It brings up 3rd down. After an incomplete pass on 2nd down, that'll leave him trying to convert on 3rd and 9.
Gotta go.
Out of the gun, here's Wilson. Flush to his right. And a big loss here as he's taken down.
Now that was something, and it wasn't good. In one play, you've gone from being in the red zone to maybe out of field goal range. Totally inexcusable.
And he has got it from 55 yards away. That was never in doubt. Well, of course, you want to find the end zone, but, you go on the road, you get 3 points. I think you take it.
Yeah, pretty good start to the day for him, don't you think? Right, you go out there, get the 3 points. Now, look, it's not going to silence this crowd, but it might take a little bit of steam out of them right off the top.
And a nice job there as he gets this one up just shy of the 35-yard line at the 34. So Brady and the Pats take over 1st and 10 at the 34.
Right.
To throw is Brady. Escaping the press. And a big loss here as he's taken down. That's called setting the tone right away.
It certainly is, and it lets you know just how important communication is amongst the offensive line. They talk about it all the time, knowing each other's moves. You've got to be coordinated and in sync. Otherwise, your quarterback gets hit.
Now this one from about 2 counties over after the sack. They come up on a 2nd and very long. Snap comes at 1, and it's Brady. He's going to let this one go deep. And incomplete there. A nice hit. Jars the ball free and brings up 3rd down.
My high school coach, John Ford, used to say, all the time, if you're in a bad situation, laddie, don't compound it with a bad decision as well. And I think that's what we just saw there. Harassed in the pocket, And he throws into double coverage anyway.
He called you laddie?
He called me laddie, and that was the nicest thing he called me.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down.
Orange! Orange! Wait!
Here's Brady to throw. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked off right around the 43. And to the 43. So down inside the 45 to the 43-yard line. That's where they'll take over. And the Seahawks get ready to trot out on the field. Well, what do you think? You get the ball off the turnover near the middle of the field. You take a shot here in the first play?
You know I'm big on that. I love when I have great field position after a turnover. I feel like I might have them a little bit off balance. I prefer to take a shot, but a lot of coaches will tell you only do it if you trust the guy who's got the football in his hands. Meaning, if it's not there, he won't force it downfield and maybe turn into an interception. He'll go to the check down, go to a second option, and go ahead and take the play that's in front of him.
20! Caught right side, Jerron Brown. And he is in for the Seattle touchdown. Jerron Brown, 43 yards. And the Seahawks add on to their lead. Janikowski adds the extra point, and the lead grows to 10-0. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. This is fielded a couple yards deep. And all that worked, but he stopped where he ultimately would have been, and he's simply taken a knee, and that's the 25-yard line. So the Patriots coming out now. Brady and the Patriots now 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line.
One play at a time now! 31!
Sony Michel, his first carry. And he will lose yardage here back at the 23-yard line. It's a loss of a yard there, and now second down.
That goes down as a loss against his rushing stats. But really, should he have to absorb that one? He had no chance on that play before they overwhelmed him.
Pretty much on top of him before he could take his first step. Now Michel. And he'll be brought down here at the 28. Earl Thomas in on the stop.
On a second and long, it's really nice to see an offense that has enough confidence to run the football in that situation. I think that goes back to their practice and game planning. They've seen things that they've seen on tape and in previous games that led them to believe that even in a long-distance situation, they can still run the football and gain enough yardage to put themselves in a good spot on third down.
Here's Brady. Quickly to Gronkowski. That's caught. And they're able to get this one across the 35. Brady to Gronkowski for the Patriot first down.
Let's just break this down and make it pretty simple. Key to the drag route, letting the play develop, finding the hole in the defense, and giving your athlete, yes, athlete, a chance to make something happen once he has the ball in his hands.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Alongside Charles Davis, Brandon Gaudin. It's a
Let's go, let's go! Right slap! Stop! 49 for Mike, 49 for Mike. Here we go. Mike, we get!
Here's White. And that play went nowhere. Losing yardage. It'll be back at the 36. It's a loss of 2 there, bringing up second down.
Right slap!
Now a carry for White. And very little room to maneuver. He'll get this down to about the 39. It's a gain of maybe 3, but it's going to leave him with still about 8 or 9 to go on third down. Working from the gun, it's Brady. And incomplete. The contact made the ball roam free and brings up fourth down. And a tough ask here. They're going to go for it on fourth down and 9.
Hey, Alabama. Ready? Go!
They do go for it. It's Brady. And this is caught. It's pulled in by Gronkowski. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. They go for it on fourth down, and it pays off big time as they pick up 29.
Here we go.
Brady now on first down. Left side, it's Dorsett. And he works it to the 30-yard line here, right at the 30. Give him a couple on the catch. It's 2nd and 8. Under 4 to go now as the clock runs, and they come up on 2nd down. Brady to throw again. Letting one go deep here for Gronk. And they went for a big play through the air on 2nd down. Couldn't connect. Now it's 3rd.
Tremendous field position there and a perfect time to do exactly what they did. Take a shot at the end zone. And they went for the big play, just unable to complete it.
So the failure to connect on 2nd down, that leaves them staring up here at a 3rd and 8. Again, it's Brady. Now a clash of bodies here, and it's intercepted. Picked off by the linebacker, Bobby Wagner. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. You don't see this often. A quarterback of his caliber, 2 first-half interceptions.
It's absolutely surprising because it happens so rarely. You're searching for what reason, what's going on out there. It's not just maybe the defense is playing well. Is his horoscope off? His biorhythms? What is it?
You went horoscope on us, David.
Well, I was thinking maybe REM sleep was off. I'm trying to come up with something.
Anything, right?
Go. Hey.
After the interception, here's Wilson. It's complete to Brown, right side. He's got room to run past the... And now look at this. Big gain, but a fumble. And the Patriots have it. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. Now a first down carry. It's Michel. And he'll get down to about the 26-yard line. Just what you want on a first down run. Call it 8 yards, and it's 2nd and 2.
I'd say it's pretty good strategy. If you throw interceptions on back-to-back drives, let's see if the running backs can handle the ball a little bit, get things going. And also, you motivate your offensive line. I think they're in the mood to fire out and hit someone.
I thought the defense, though, might be a little more prepared for that run. Pretty good gain on the ground. On third down, Michel. And they'll be inside the 25 now at the 24. It's a pickup of 4, but they're still a yard short here with 4th down, forthcoming.
So many things go into making a good play on defense. In this situation, just not being blown out of the way was a big start, and then a nice tackle to finish things off.
And Gostkowski's kick is good. And they get themselves on the board here. It's 10-3. Well, that's something of a pick-me-up, and the offense certainly has struggled, but they do get the field goal before half to put 3 on the board.
Yeah, you don't want to be shut out, but let's face it, those 3 points.
Now a hit and a loose football, and it's picked up by the Patriots. And they have the football and will take over at the 24-yard line. And careless with a football there on the kick return.
And one thing I love about going to practices is trying to get around coaches and hear their catchphrases and what they really emphasize. We haven't been to a single one yet this year where a guy fielding a kick, you don't hear, tuck it away, tuck it away, tuck it away. and this time they turned it over.
Ball security eluded him. It's a gain of 5, and it'll be a second down.
Hold 50. 54. Go.
Shotgun now for Brady. Goes underneath here to White. And they go the wrong way here. Knocked back to the 20. They haven't made much of this great starting field position they had. Here's 3rd and 6. They'll run it now out of the gun. And he'll get this one down to about the 17. 3 yards won't be enough here as that'll bring up 4th down. Now the Seahawks going to use the first of their timeouts. So as they take it over, we step aside. So out comes the field goal team now for the second time here today. From the left hash, this from 34. And Gostkowski's kick is good. And that'll bring him back within 4. So he splits the uprights and has to be a nice feeling. Right when it left his foot, knew it was good.
Yeah, just like a good three-point shooter in basketball, right? Release the ball, fall back on defense without even looking. You know it's going in the hoop.
And in hindsight, probably should have stayed where he was, as he'll only get back to the 16-yard line. The Seattle now ready to march onto the field. And last drive, obviously not what you're looking for. You've got the lead. You got to protect the football.
So in other words, someone got lucky because they've been moving the ball really well and wearing them down. In this case, though, giving up the football doesn't make them very happy. They can't wait to get back out there and atone for it.
Yeah, try to atone for it here on this drive. They go play action here on 1st down. Steps away to his left. And he fends him off. But in the end, the pressure too great, and he goes down. Adrian Claymore in there to get him for a loss of 5. Coming up now on a 2nd and 15 following that sack. From the shotgun, Wilson. Flushed out right. And that is intercepted on the sideline. Wait, no. They'll say no. It was caught out of bounds. So this is just an incompletion here. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Wilson. It's caught on the left side by Baldwin. And he'll get it up here this time to the 21. They pick up 10, but it'll still lead to a 4th down.
That's certainly playing down in distance very well by the defense, isn't it? Take whatever you want underneath by all means.
Here's Wilson. That's to his running back, complete. And up to the 35 before they're able to knock him down. 4th down, no problem. Just a ho-hum pickup of 14 to keep the offense on the field. They'll run it now out of the gun. And he'll get this up to about the 38-yard line. A gain of 3, 2nd down.
The passing game's been working quite well so far, but the running game's been a little bit of a struggle, and that's a surprise to me. Typically, when you can throw it, you've opened up lanes for your runners.
Now Wilson on 2nd down. Stepping up, he'll try and run. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. Now whistles come in. We're going to get a timeout here by the offense, as they'll stop the clock with 12 seconds to go in this first half. On 1st and 10, it's Wilson. The 20. Looking left side, and he's got him in. That's Carson. And he will score. Touchdown, Seattle. Russell Wilson with 2 first-half touchdown passes. And the Seahawks find a way to stretch their lead. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. Very short kick. This will be taken by one of the up men. Time for a break. We've hit. And okay, so much for our halftime break. Apparently we're going to get right back to it. All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. The Seahawks with the advantage, and they get the football first as the second half is underway. The Patriot offense now set to come back out onto the field. They have the ball here for the inaugural drive of the second half. Pretty big deficit, though. We'll see what adjustments were made in that locker room.
And I never want to make something more important than it actually is, right? I don't want to create more hype than what is there. But this is I'm doing it, though. This is a really important drive. And we often talk about teams scripting plays to start a game. A lot of them script to start the second half, too. And they're scripting something that they expect to get them into the end zone and back into this game.
We'll see if that script is a good one for them. On second down, here's Brady. Eluding the pressure right. And the hit jarred it loose. It's incomplete. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on third down.
Right! Ozzie!
On third and long, it's Brady. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down.
I remember when I was a kid and all I wanted was a nickel so I could get that soda down at the fountain. And guess what? The nickel came into play well. 5 defensive backs, they covered well, allowed for the sack.
Sodas were a nickel when you were a kid?
No, I just needed the extra nickel so I could pay the proper price.
Okay, how much were they? A dime? What were they?
15 cents.
This offense converted once on fourth down earlier. Now they're out there again to try once more. Brady. And this turns into disaster. He's not going to get forward progress. That'll be a safety. And you know, the man who sat in my chair the last few years, he has a theory. These plays, these safeties, they're so rare. Maybe they should be worth more than 2, maybe 4 points.
I think he's got a great point. I really do, Brandon. But I would go ahead and up it to 6. I'm a former defender. To me, that's like scoring a touchdown.
Easy now. I'll go 4. I don't know about 6.
Come on. Come up to 6.
A lot of points. Here come the Seahawks now, set to take over on offense. This is sort of what you would call a put-away drive, isn't it? They score here, especially a touchdown. It's almost out of reach.
It certainly feels that way, and I think that they're going to call their plays accordingly because what you really want to do, even though you know the scoreboard is still up there and the game's going to go on, you think you can take the spirit away from another team, that their drive and will to come back and win can be taken with another score right here.
It's still third quarter, but you just get that feel.
Yeah, they're teetering right there on the brink, aren't they?
Gun, 4 down. Gun. 14. Hey.
Now Wilson on first down. The Pats are going to get there. Down he goes.
Brandon, if I'm an offensive coordinator and I see an all-out rush like that, I file it away because I'm going to use their aggressiveness against them as this game goes on. I'm going to hit them with a screen soon.
On second down, Wilson. And this will be incomplete. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down.
19.
From the gun, it's Wilson. Pressure comes, and Wilson's going to go down. Dante Hightower in there to drop him for a loss of 10, and it'll be 4th and long. So from their own end zone here, this kicks away. He'll take it at the 42. 12 yards on the return that time. And the Patriots will have great starting position as they take over 1st and 10. And now out come the Patriots. And the last time they had the football, they surrendered 2 points on the safety. They don't want to do that one again.
No, not at all. It's almost like a bases clearing double, isn't it? Give up a couple of runs.
Sure.
just messes things up for you offensively. But now they've got to go ahead, take it, set it aside, and move forward.
And able to push his way forward here for a good little gain. Tackle coming from the safety, Trey Flowers. Brady to throw on second down. Goes right side, complete to Gronk. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. A really nice gain of 25 yards. Into the red zone, it's Brady. Oh, he had 6 points in his hands there. Couldn't hang on. Second down.
What a job by this defense all game long. They've come together and really said, no one's crossing our goal line, and they're definitely not going to start right now.
You can just see the dejection. Feel like nothing is working offensively. Brady again here on 2nd and 10. And oh, it'll be intercepted. Picked off by the linebacker, Bobby Wagner. He was looking for Gronk that time.
Well, there definitely was some juice on that pass. And while tight ends don't always have the same reputation for hands as wide receivers do, in this case, that ball was expected to be caught.
Wilson and the Seahawks take over now, 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line. Out of the gun, here's Wilson. He couldn't quite hold it. Got hit. Ball pops out, incomplete. Again from the 20 after the incompletion. Here's 2nd and 10. 2nd and 10. It's Wilson again. Throwing for his running back, and he's got him complete. And they'll bring him down here up at about the 22-yard line. Give him 2 yards on that play, and that's going to bring up a 3rd down. Here's Wilson. From the gun, he'll throw. Baldwin with it over the middle. And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped. 1st down, Seahawks. Wilson to Baldwin. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33.
19.
On 1st down, Wilson. And it pops free. The collision there jarred the ball loose and brings up 2nd down. 2nd and 10 from the 33-yard line. Second and 10 now, Wilson. Over the middle, Jerron Brown's got it. And he'll bring it up here to right at the 40-yard line. The reception good for 7. It's 3rd down. Wilson now to throw on 3rd down. He finds his man, Baldwin. And he's got the 1st down as he's up to the 45-yard line. And 5 yards on the play there as the drive will continue. Wilson now perfect since the second half started. 7 of 7. It's 1st and 10. Wilson will throw again. Flush to his right. The improv on the scramble there gets him 6, and it'll be 2nd down.
They brought the blitz that time, and I thought they were going to get to him, but instead, he flipped it on its ear and ended up picking up positive yardage.
I thought he was dead to rights, but you are exactly correct, sir, able to turn that into a positive gain. On 2nd down, here's Wilson. It's caught, Lockett. Past the 20. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. Back now in Foxborough. So the big play means just like that, they'll operate from the red zone now on 1st down. From the red zone now, here's Wilson on 1st down. Over the middle here to Brown. And he's able to work it here to the 8-yard line. 10 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be second down. And defensively, they just don't seem to have much of an answer for this passing game.
Not at all. Look at the confidence that's exhibited here. With that type of a lead, clock on their side, instead of running it, they're still throwing it, trying to pick up first downs and keeping the football.
Gotta go. Tempo. 18, 12. Let's go, 14. All right.
Wilson looking to throw on second down. Escaping the pressure right. There's Baldwin. Touchdown, Seattle.
Pulling up in that new toy, the wrist on that boy, rock star like Pink Floyd, waving at rude boy, I'm waving at you boy, ran off on the two like true goy, imagine me do boy, you could never do what I do boy, still ducking that I did. This boy